So, this is unfair. Don't get me wrong, it feels warm, good, tingly, it feels right. I love it, but this is still unfair. What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. And speaking of making gaming easy, just pick Gyre. That's it. Take it easy, Team Killers. Thanks for watching. Good night. No, honestly, that was a bad joke, but seriously, what the freaking hell? This bitch is fitting to get nerfed. But before they do it, this is what I was originally running with. I didn't swap out anything. Nothing special, no special mods, just her. Technically, that's enough to run around with. But with just 2 Umbra Formas, Pillage, and the right weapons, this starts to become unfair. Now, Gyres or Gyres, how I'm probably saying it wrong, but however this electrified bitch's name is said, her third ability will give you energy. And more importantly, it gives you a crit boost, as long as you keep killing people, which is not a problem, especially with this build. Her fourth ability brings lightning down every time you get a crit hit, so it crowd controls and crowd kills. Pillage takes shield from enemies and gives it to you. Blazing Pillage, which is the Syndicate mod for this, it makes enemies that are affected by Pillage burn. Wait, very important. It was brought to my attention that the blazing part of Blazing Pillage doesn't blaze, unless it's paired with Haven or Miss Wolf, the Blistering Bicep, Death by Snoo Snoo. Hildren is what I mean. You still will get an extra 50 shields per cast. I don't believe it's per enemy hit. And more overshields you have, the easier it is to keep your buff up and not to get shot in the face. But you can swap this out for anything. More shields, more range, more health, power, adaptation, up to you. Now, where was I? Arcane Cascadia Overcharge gives you up to 300% critical chance boost for your secondary weapon. Now I chose the Akabolto Prime, mainly because I like puncture. I like pinning enemies to the wall. Dead enemy decorations makes me smile. And I like red crits. This gives me both. But yes, a high crit capable weapon. Whatever weapon you want that is in your secondary class, that's the weapon you want to use for this build. Technically, Lieutenant Diplos, it's a way better weapon. It's got more damage, more bullets in the barrel and the clip, faster fire rate. It's got a head lock-on mechanic if you like how that one works, but better. I like to pin things to the wall. I don't think that makes me sick. If anything, I think that makes me creative. I like to decorate. Now this next build, technically, it's a lot of work, but once you've got the work done, like, you'll never ever do any work ever again. Now what I did was I kept with just the 2 Umbra Formas, only because I didn't want to break the other build, but luckily enough there was enough room to fit the 3rd Umbra mod in, so I can get the full benefits from all the mods. A max molt efficiency will give you an extra 36% duration, but that's added right to your Warframe. You're not going to see it on her stats anywhere. But it's the difference between 15 seconds on your first ability and that many seconds on your first ability. Molt Augmented is going to stack your ability strength up to 250 times as you kill people, and it's going to be very easy to kill people with this build. Archon Stretch is going to give you some extra energy every time you get an electrical status, and which is all the time. Plus, your 3rd ability is going to give you energy as well, so you're going to get all the energy all the time. You never have to worry about energy again. I think I said that once. Cathode Current. This is her overpowered Syndicate mod. Now, while her 3rd ability is active, when you kill an enemy, an extra bolt of lightning is going to shoot out and hit a poor unsuspecting bastard for 200% of your original damage. Most importantly, the time that it adds to your 3rd ability every time you get a kill, it's going to add that time to your 4th ability. She ends up becoming an eternal critical lightning storm that gives you energy. and a speed boost. Oh, and I decided to put sprint boost on her, even though her 4th ability gives her a speed boost. Why not more speed? Why not? You seem to be doubling up on everything here. Now, for some insult to injury, or salt in the wounds maybe, this should be enough. But if you go to your infested testicle in the back of your orbiter, it's up to you which ability you want to swap out, whether it's her 1st or 2nd. Her 1st ability, or Electric Dome, it's very dangerous. It will crowd control or crowd kill. Her 2nd ability is like having an electrified black hole tied to a bowling ball. Yeah, it's as fun and as good as it sounds. But I decided to take off the 2nd one. Doesn't matter which one you choose. When you slap Gloom onto this build, the drain is going to be like almost nothing. Plus you're getting energy, so you don't have to worry about the drain. Your slow rate is 67% at base, but because it's paired with Molt Augmented upgrade, it won't be long before it's at 99%, and that means the enemies they're just gonna stop. Like, you're gonna be running around fast speed, and they're gonna stop. Plus, you got a constant healing factor. You're invincible. It's like if Storm and Wolverine and Quicksilver had a baby. I don't actually know if that would be even possible, even though they're mutants. Extra holes maybe? You know what, I'm gonna move on. You can heal yourself while speeding around while returning energy. Everything you do is critically buffed. Eternally running times by 250%, and oh yeah, you just happen to be carrying a lightning storm around with you. This is unfair. Because once you set this up, you cast 2 abilities and just walk through the entire level. Or run, I guess. Can't say it's walking. It's unfair. That's just how I feel about it. It's very fun. That's also how I feel about it. Now, as always, tweak this if you want. Make it your own. You could swap out Augur or Cord for, I don't know, any one of the health mods and just lean into the Gloom goodness. Completely up to you. Or maybe you prefer the Blazing Pillage build, you just don't have any Umber forms. Well, you could scrap them all together. Try Archon Vitality. I'm not sure, but maybe because Blazing Pillage makes them burn, you might get that extra 30% ability boost. I haven't tried it, but it seems like it would work. But I suggest we all have fun with Jyree before she gets reworked. She's, I don't want to say too good, but wow, yeah. Holy shit. Unfair. And on that note, I hope this helped. I know this helped. And I hope you join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's one of the ways we can talk. Make sure you keep it easy in life. And remember, just keep gaming. Oh, and quick correction. Archon Vitality doubles your fire effects. Intensify gives you an extra 30%. There's so many goddamn mods. I get a little confused. Sorry about that.